Just waiting to see if we hear it again. It didn't sound like a distinct forest noise. That's the thing. What was that? Legit, like, I saw like eyes or something out there. At first I saw almost what kind of looked like a person, but like in the water. I could have sworn I saw like a black figure just back there. Huh? Whoa. Something literally just went in the water. Literally just those two branches started moving up and down. What the heck was that? Alright guys, we've made it to a haunted spot known as Keegan Falls. Only one thing, it's apparently really touristy and I don't really know how to get to it, but we'll figure that out in a second. So there might actually be a viewpoint. I didn't expect all of this. A bunch of like little restaurants and buildings, and there's tons of people, and I was trying to figure out the parking and I'm a little confused on that too. Oh, okay, I guess we go down this way. Oh wow. Damn. Now that's a waterfall. That's crazy. Reminds me of one back home in Hamilton. So the story that goes regarding Keegan Falls, apparently there's actually two viewing platforms, and I'm on the upper one, which looks like it's over there, I guess. I don't even know. Can't really see it from where I'm standing, but basically this place has some historical and haunted significance. Only issue is I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do this at night. We'll see, I guess. Basically, this place is actually known for people coming here at one point in time to essentially unalive themselves. Now, there is another viewing platform. I don't know exactly where to go. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know if we're going to be able to come here at night and investigate. But yeah, that's kind of the story of this place. Apparently it's pretty spooky, or so I've been told online. People have seen reports of, people have actually seen apparitions of people who have literally taken their own lives, jumped from the top all the way down to the bottom. Let's see if we can find a better view. So there's like multiple viewing platforms, apparently. You can see the front of the falls if you go this way. What I really want to do is get down there. I don't want to just observe it from the top. There's like a multi-level observation deck over here. That's interesting. I wonder if people actually know when they come to visit the history of it. Damn. It's really sunny. Yeah, I think this level's better than that level. Damn, that is really high up though. Okay, I kind of get it now. Now the question is, how do we get to it on that side? So, hello. Great, thank you. So apparently we take the elevator. That's cool. Wow. It's a fast elevator. I think this is the smoothest elevator I've encountered in Japan so far. You literally don't feel anything. Yeah, this is a crazy experience to get there. Wow, so apparently there's also 70 steps that I have to go down after this. My ears are popping. Oh, here's the beginning of the steps. The fact that we literally have to go all the way underground just to observe a waterfall. Well, here we are. Which side's the waterfall on? Hey, this is not the waterfall. What the hell is this? Clickbait. I think it's on that side. Whoa. It's definitely Not as big as I thought it was going to be, but that is pretty freaking cool though. Damn. So I don't know exactly how high up it is, but I really wish we could get closer, but I think this is as good as it's going to get realistically. So I guess this is where people said they would have probably seen apparitions. You know, from up there, I don't even know where the hell we were, but from up there, it looks a lot bigger. I mean, it's still big. Like, this is crazy. But yeah, I'm guessing if people would have fallen from there, they would have essentially landed right about there. It's high enough that it would do some damage, especially if you hit rock, which is kind of scary to think about. Damn. Oh damn, this is cool. You can actually get a coin or a keychain or something, and they can print the date and time that you were here, or you can get one of these. That's pretty awesome, actually. Apparently there's another waterfall. Or at least we can go down there and observe a little bit more. Wow, actually it looks better from over here. Damn, Daniel. Wow, it's magnificent from any direction you look at it. And there's this one on this side. Still pretty cool to look at. So two waterfalls meet and then feed the river. And that's actually where we were, where the abyss is. I believe this is the water that actually feeds that same river all the way through. Maybe that's another reason why that place is so haunted. I mean, you got the history of this, and then the energy combined with everything over there. Interesting. Well, I guess that's it. Back up the steps to the elevator. It was good, but a little underwhelming. Notice coming up the stairs, there's a little shrine here, literally just in between the sets of steps. Huh. I wonder if that's offerings for the souls, or is it something else? So this was kind of cool, but I honestly expected a little bit more. Not that expensive though. It was like 600 yen, which is like maybe 550 Canadian. So not bad for an elevator ride, I suppose. Trying to catch the elevator. So at the very least, there is a shrine. So in my opinion, that was a little it was cool, don't get me wrong, but a little underwhelming considering what I was trying to do. Unfortunately, all we really got was a view from top to bottom, at least. But there is a shrine here that we can, I think, go through. I don't really know where the entrance is. I'm actually not sure if we can even go through it. Why is the pathway just randomly blocked off here? I don't know what's going on. There's a shrine here. Is that it? How do you get inside? I feel a little dizzy after that, actually. I think it was just generally from the change in pressure from going up top, down bottom, and then back up so quickly. The elevator moves pretty decently fast, so is this it? Is this the whole shrine? There's no way. Where's the rest? All I'm really seeing is this. That's pretty much it. So I just did a translation of what that signage that was posted there inside of the tunnel. It says, "On the rock head of Huayang, I offer this statue here to pray for the souls of the many summers that have now fallen like dew. September 1966, donor Shi Ming Kang." So that's what that's for. So that pretty much confirms everything that I was talking about. I'm trying to see if there's like more to this shrine or whatever. Otherwise, if anything, we'll just turn around and go back to the car and head over to the next haunted location, because that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on today. There's a couple other things that I wanted to see in the daytime, but the main thing is wanting to get some haunted content for you guys as well. Okay, I'm kind of confused. So there is another parking lot, but that's pretty much it. Like, is there no other area that we can walk through? I don't know. Maybe down this way. So far this area is kind of weirdly confusing because it felt like the rest of the shrine is just missing. I don't really know where I'm even going right now. This is all fenced off, so clearly we can't go this way. I thought maybe there would be like another observation deck, but that does not appear to be the case. So looks like we're done with Keegan Waterfall. That was kind of disappointing. I wanted to be able to actually get down there and investigate, but that's clearly not going to happen. All right, time to move on to the next location. So apart from that, I mean, it's not a total disappointment. This place is actually pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of Banff, Canada, especially with the bear statue right there. There is another haunted location. I'm hoping we can find somewhere nearby to camp. It's basically the lake area, so we're gonna head over there now. So I'm making my way over to the next haunted location, which is technically this one, but I am actually gonna go to the other side because I wanna find a place to camp, and that kind of seems like the ideal area to do it. So basically, legend has it that this is a very beautiful, very deep lake, but there are rumors of a lot of drownings that have happened here over the years. Obviously, when the area floods and then people around unfortunately passed away. They say a lot of the Eerie, a lot of the spirits do still linger here. People see things, especially when it's foggy. I don't know if we're gonna actually get some fog tonight, but we will see. But apart from the whole haunted history to it, this place is absolutely magical. So we're really only on like this one side right now. It's very sunny, so it might be hard to see, but this lake is massive. It might take us a while to get all the way through to the other side and kind of pick out a spot where we're gonna, I guess, hang out and investigate tonight and see what kind of happens. But this is super cool. As close as I can possibly get to by the lake. Well, I mean, there are other spots, but they're literally just like little pull-offs of the main road. But I did find an area that basically leads us through the forest, and then we have to turn at some point towards the lake. And there should be spots where we can kind of camp out for a while. I hope this is right. I mean, the sign is telling me this is a trail. Then it kind of looks like a trail. There's other spots that say do not enter, but that looks like it's somebody else's property. So this area is all public as far as I know and understand. But like all the facilities are completely closed down. There's not a single soul in sight, and it is pretty much just us. There's not another car in the parking lot or anything like that. So hopefully we can figure this out. Otherwise, we're just going to end up once again getting lost in another set of woods here in Japan. What else is new? So far, it looks pretty eerie. It is going to get cold, so I had to bring basically all my stuff to keep me warm. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. So my question is do I have to go down there somewhere, or do I just follow this? I mean, this looks like a trail. Yeah, this has to be it. I don't know. Yeah, this has to be it. So far, this area does seem, yeah, this is definitely it because I see another sign, but so far this area is definitely quite eerie. Mainly because there's literally no one around. So the trail goes up that way, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we're literally going basically around this little mont, if you will, through the woods. There's a lot of mosquitoes already, and then basically around to the lakeside, and I don't think anyone's going to be there either, so this should be quite interesting to say the least. I'm just trying to speed it up because the sun is setting, and I wouldn't mind getting there with some daylight. So this is why I was so confused. Like, it literally took me a minute to figure out that there actually was a real trail here, because looking from over there, you wouldn't see this. And it's basically saying it's a natural trail, so watch where you step. But like, you literally would never, ever even think that there's a trail here. So it's kind of good that I came this way, because I wanted a spot where we can at least roam around the lake, camp around, whatever, and kind of just wait it out and see what happens. And this basically turned out to be probably one of the best spots to do that, especially considering we're completely alone right now. I imagine it's probably going to get quite spooky once we actually get far enough in. And then the hike back later on is going to be interesting. The other thing too is that I do want to kind of go back to the initial D road and basically wait that out for two reasons. Whoa, literally falling over myself. Basically those two reasons would be that I want to see if there's any cool cars that come through, maybe some races, who knows. And if all else, at least investigate for ghosts, because a lot of people have also died there as well. So I'm not going to stay here the entire night. We got those two key these two key locations to focus on tonight, which is going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, they weren't kidding when they said this was an unmaintained trail. But I can already see the water. So this is what we're currently working with, which is pretty cool. I had to lighten the load, so I didn't bring too many things, just enough to, you know, survive at least for the next few hours. Damn, this is actually really cool. I love adventures like this. Well, we can basically see the lake from here. We still have plenty of sunlight, at least maybe, I don't even know, 35-40 minutes. I was questioning like if we could actually go down there. There doesn't really seem to be much of a point. I think the other side would probably be even better. But at least there are some walkways. I guess because you can see the ground is eroded here, so definitely useful. But let's see how far we actually end up going, and then we'll find a cool snazzy parking spot. So what I'm trying to figure out here is how far do we actually have to go before there's a clean path down to the shoreline. That I'm not too sure of. So it's all kind of just a bit of a guessing game at this point. I literally need to put my gloves on soon because it's getting real chilly. This is really like tripping me out right now because everything is all on a slant. I feel like we're like in a fun house right now. This is going to be a little confusing when we're leaving, but at least they were kind enough to mark the trail, so we have an idea roughly of where the heck we're going. Damn, we are losing daylight really fast right now, but I was able to pull up Google Maps on my phone. There apparently is a spot that's kind of like a beach area. The only thing is I don't know exactly how long it's going to take there, or take to get there. Might be a little while, so we'll see. Otherwise we'll do our best once the sun sets, but I'm trying to like legit get there before that even happens. Hopefully, anyway. Looks like we're about to get around a corner and at least get a little glimmer of sunlight, which is actually quite nice right now because it is getting very chilly. Very warm during the day, but this is currently our setting still. It's quite beautiful. I mean, I know a lot of the view is obviously blocked by the trees, but it's still very, very beautiful. So I think where we're currently trying to get to is somewhere down in that area. It shows it's an 18-minute walk, so we shouldn't be taking too long to get there. Holy crap. But apparently, we gotta go further up before we start going back down. Damn. I'd also like to point out the amount of mosquitoes right now. I don't know if you guys can see them on camera. I'm not sure if that's really showing up or not, but there's a lot of them. They're just swarming the area. I mean, it does make sense. We're by a very large body of water, and this side of the lake has virtually no inhabitants. I don't even think there's any roads that go here, so that's kind of why we're hoofing it. Holy crap. This thing is trippy because like the slope is literally just straight down. If this thing were to break or we were to make a wrong move, we're going straight down. I mean, we'll probably get stopped by a tree, hopefully. But let's try not to let that happen. Here's another one. At least they do add these nice grippy things, so that's good. But having a relatively good fear of heights doesn't help. Oh wow, this is freaking amazing. Damn, look at this view. If anything, we'll just camp out up here with all these 4 billion mosquitoes. Wow, ain't that something. There's not even like a boat or anything on this side as far as I can tell. So I'm continuing, but I just smelled something really weird. I couldn't really, still kind of smelling it, but I don't know if it's like sulfur or something. Holy crap. Dude, I did not expect this trail to be like this. This is insane right now. Look at this. It's really crazy to look at, but it's also amazing at the same time. Wow. I've noticed there's a couple of spots here that are actually missing the rail, which is kind of freaky. Well, I hope nobody was... Oh yeah, that's loose. I hope nobody was leaning on that while that happened. Okay, I think maybe another 10 minutes, hopefully. Well, we're starting to get closer. I think now we're at about 10 minutes of walking left. Looks like we're about to start heading down, though. Damn, I literally came around the corner, and I'm like, holy... Are you kidding me right now? There was a spot back there. I thought I was about to die because the ground gave way. But yeah, I survived. Like literally my foot went to the side and it just went right off the side. Not too much fun. Okay. It's just a little bit sketchy because of the height, but it actually probably will be easier at night because I won't be able to see anything. For the most part anyways. Alright, now it's starting to get a little bit a little sketchy. So much for making it there in 10 minutes. Just want to make sure you're perfectly flat-footed. You don't want to slide off and go down there. I know this thing's in the way, but you never know. If you lose your balance, that thing is really not high enough to stop somebody from falling over. Holy crap, man. This is one crazy adventure. And it just keeps going. I don't even know which direction are we supposed to go. Where's the trail go? I guess that way, I imagine. Oh man, we made it past all the other crap down that way. Now we got like 4,000 steps to climb. Whoa. The elevations make this a really challenging hike, but holy crap, look at that. That is beautiful, apart from all these mosquitoes and gnats. Let's get a little higher. Whoa, guys. Look at that. You can actually see more or less where we were earlier. Oh, sorry, I'm completely out of breath, but damn. I think that was like a duck or something. How beautiful, though. Well, I think we got a little bit more to go. Oh, and it looks even more challenging now. Whoa. There's like this big ass stair. I'm telling you, they build stairs kind of just like they build their roads over here. Just winding. That's amazing. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Damn. That is so freaking cool. I wonder if this brings us straight down to the beach area. It says another 8 minutes, so... Guys, we're literally almost there. I can actually see it kind of through the trees there. Whoa. Yes. I'm so happy. Just gotta go all through this first. Oh, man. Whew. It looked like it was so freaking close, but it's still so far because the trail goes all the way around. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. Oh, I'm gonna say probably a good 2.5, 3 kilometers in, maybe 2, but with all the elevations up and down, it kills you. Oh my gosh. Well, let's hope we actually catch something here tonight. This is the perfect spot because it is so quiet. Damn, dude. This place is freaking incredible. We're almost there. Almost there. We're literally running out of daylight. I'm trying to like almost run there, but it's not exactly possible. But I should be there in literally 2 minutes. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful and it's so peaceful. Damn, I absolutely love this. Let's actually get down there. This is going to be our chill spot for the next little bit. Because rumor has it, when people see things, they usually see them by the shoreline. Apparitions and other sorts of anomalies that do occur over here, apparently. Oh, I am just glad we managed to get here with some daylight. Not a lot, but enough that we could at least see what this looks like. And honestly, it is freaking awesome. Wow. Wow, this is just gorgeous. I mean, the water looks kind of grody, but it looks pretty freaking cool. It looks like somebody made like a little bench over here. Kind of, anyways. There's plenty of wood, so we can actually start a campfire tonight. That's great. We don't even have to go that far. Oh, I need to sit down and take a little break on this makeshift bench for a second. What's pretty cool is you can still see snow on top of some of those mountains. Wow, I'm pretty sure that's snow. It looks like snow to me. That's amazing. Nothing on this side though. I mean, here's obviously too low, but there looks low, but I'm guessing it's a lot higher than it appears. All right, guys, so one thing I did not anticipate was just how cold it was actually going to get tonight over here. But apparently that is the case. It is going to go down to freezing very, very soon. So I've decided I can actually build a little campfire over here. I'm probably going to move that makeshift bench just because a lot of the wood that I'm going to use is all on this side. There is some on this side too, but it's just easier if I do it over here. But we got to do this like ASAP. Otherwise, we're really going to start getting cold. I also got to throw my other sweater on because, yeah, I'm sweating a little on the back. And as the temperatures are dropping, it is not nice. Okay, so I take that back. Slight change of plans here. Reason why is because those boulders are really heavy. There's no way I'm going to move those. I also need to throw my light on here. Whew, we gotta speed up the process. Collecting a bunch of wood. I need a bunch of kindling as well. Looks like there's a bunch over here. Oh, nice thing is that the wood is all nice and dry over here, so really shouldn't be too difficult. Like, it's so brittle. Wow, shouldn't be too difficult to get ourselves going here in just a few moments. Just trying to break everything into nice small pieces. Just need a little more kindling and then we'll be able to light her. Oh. Alright. Okay, we got all our kindling here. We got enough wood to last us at least a little while. There's plenty of wood everywhere and it's super, super dry. So let's get this lit up before it gets hard to see and also really cold. I did check, there was no signs in particular that said we couldn't light a campfire over here, so I guess that means we'll light a campfire. Alright, I didn't bring too many fire starters, so we'll use those kind of sparingly. We're good to go. Now, I've never used these fire starters before. They smell really strong. Jeez. I didn't expect it to be like that, though. Okay, hang on. Let's just put it in the center. There we go. Let it catch. I don't know if we're going to need one or two. I think one should be enough to suffice. Oh yeah. Okay. Should be off to a good start. Considering how dry everything is, there's literally so much kindling just kind of everywhere. Yeah, that'll be good. We are off to the races. I haven't actually had to build a campfire in a while. When we were at Aokigara, it didn't even get nearly as cold as it does here, but because this area is more mountainous, the altitude is a lot higher, obviously it gets significantly colder. There we go. As I'm working on the campfire, I keep hearing something directly over there. Ooh, smoky. Like it sounded, I don't know, like something hit something. Maybe something fell, I don't know. Either that or there's a bear. Hence one of the important reasons for this fire right now. Hello? Just waiting to see if we hear it again. It didn't sound like a distinct forest noise. That's the thing. Oh, that fire is giving off really nice heat right now. All we needed was some marshmallows. Well, at least we have a nice little fire going. I don't need anything too crazy, but just keep the animals away, mosquitoes, that sort of thing. One thing I am appreciating now that things are finally warming up, even here in Japan, no more winter camping, no more snow to deal with, because it takes a lot out of you when you have to do that. I mean, this was a hell of an adventure, a hell of a hike coming through. What was that? Oh, for a second I thought I saw something in the water, but it's just the shadow from the wood. Damn. Okay, I don't know what those sounds are. It's pretty quiet out here, so when you do hear something, you definitely know you're hearing something, that's for sure. It's not like street noises or car noises or anything like that generally. Excuse me, moth. Please leave. Thank you. Okay, well, now that we're out here, I need to blow my nose. After getting sick, my nose is still running like crazy. Damn. I was literally resetting the camera and the whole thing just toppled over. Shit. It might happen again, but hopefully it doesn't, because the way the screen slides out, it could literally break it. Anyway. Oh man, I cannot believe how freaking quiet it is out here. It's unbelievable. It's cool too, because you can see like a bunch of fires on the complete opposite side of the lake. But that's like closer to the town area where we basically came from. I'm gonna have to add more wood here in a second. But actually, let's do that first, and then we're gonna start asking some questions here. Whoa! This makeshift bench is a little wobbly. It's not exactly the best, most ideal thing in the world. Ugh, smoke keeps going in my eyes. I do think some of the wood is wet. I might actually go and sit on that side in a few moments, because this is just really annoying because the wind is coming directly towards me, which kind of sucks. I'll see if I can maybe move this boulder. Yeah, let's try and do that. That's a little better, I think. At least the smoke's not going directly towards us. I didn't think it through about wind, but we're good now. All right, let's ask some questions. See what kind of responses we happen to get. All right, spirits of Chūzenji Lake, or is it Chūzenji? Hang on a second. How do I not even know where I am right now? Lake Chūzenji. Okay. I had to clarify that. Oh man, that's really funny. And you kind of come to a foreign land and you're not really sure where the places you are even called. But if there's anything here, any spirits connected to the lake, can you tell us what happened? How you died? What in the hell was that?
There is.
There is? There is what? Definitely heard something back there. Okay, that was creepy. It almost sounded like somebody was walking or running or something, like through the leaves. Was that you moving back there? Maybe it was a bear?
Higher.
Higher? Like higher up in the mountain? Well, I can't go that high until I go back. Are you telling me to go higher? I don't understand.
How come?
Wait, I think I see something. Damn, it's so dark out here. I thought I saw something. Okay, those are eyes. Hang on a sec. Let me grab the camera. What did that say? I don't even know what the last thing this thing said.
Let me try.
Let you try what? I legit, like, I saw like eyes or something out there. At first I saw almost what kind of looked like a person, but like in the water. That was creepy. Like, it legit looked like an outline. Like, I know it's pretty dark, but I could make something out subtly. Like, almost right about here. Still wondering what the hell moved back there. Okay, I don't know, I guess I'll keep an eye out that way. What's this thing? There's like a big pole here, I didn't even see that. What is that? Something over there too. Just making sure there's no like bears or anything. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think maybe it's for like, I don't know, it used to be like for power or something, I think. Damn, ever since the camera fell, now there's a bunch of sand inside of the light. Oh, man. Okay, I just heard something over there. I still hear it moving. What is that? I heard like a sort of noise. I don't even know. I think it sounded like it came from this direction. I don't know, man. Wilderness sounds, I suppose. I know it's like super dark out here right now, but you can probably barely see me, just the campfire. But you guys can hear all the sand that went into the light. Okay, I think I got it out. Alright, let's put that back on the camera. I suppose. There goes my flashlight. The fuck is that? Oh crap. The light doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. I don't know why the light wasn't turning on. Something keeps moving back there. Oh, there's freaking sand and everything. Oh, the worst. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant idea, Angelo. Let's come and camp on a beach where there's tons of sand. And your klutzy ass, of course, drops the camera, which is fantastic. Get a little more wood in here. This goes out. So I'll probably only wait maybe like another hour or so. And then we're going to start our trek back. I just don't want to be out here all night. Because like I said, I do want to see if there's anything going on at the other spot. Shit, I am just literally destroying everything tonight. I swear I just heard a voice. But from that way. Before I leave, I will go further down there. Just see if there's anything there. So far, interesting place. Mr. Spider. No, don't run back in. I'm trying to get, there's a spider on this piece of wood here. And I saw him like literally running out of the fire and then running back in towards it. So, yeah, you stay over there. Don't set yourself on fire. Okay, that was that freaking voice again. What the f? See if we hear it again. Somebody out there? Konnichiwa? See if we can get some more answers. There's that noise again. What is that? It sounds like something's like going into the water, but every time I look, I don't see anything, even when there was enough daylight. Can you tell me what these noises are that I'm hearing? Are these the sounds of the Eerie, the people who are still around? Sweet.
Sweet.
What's sweet? You want something sweet? Unfortunately, I don't have anything to offer you. Probably should have thought about that. Okay, something is moving.
Finish.
Finish. Something's moving in the water directly in front of me. It legit sounded like there was something right here. There's clearly nothing here. Man, this lake must be so deep, because like... Okay, now it sounded like it was right there. Something clearly walked through here. I can't tell if that's human or animal prints, but... Yeah, look at how the drop off of this water, like my light, Okay, maybe that was what I was hearing, just the water hitting the side there. But it's like my light doesn't even actually reflect. That's crazy. They do say that this... Oh my gosh, that scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? What the hell did it say? I don't even know what it said. This app doesn't tell you like the last thing that it said. I wish it would show like the last 3 words or something. That'd be fantastic. Well, let's try something here. There is another reason people do die here. And apparently it's because of how cold... Every time I walk away it says something. But apparently the water here is so cold all year round. Holy crap, that's frigid. Ooh, that's cold. No thanks. And apparently that's one of the reasons why people die here. What the hell did I just see back there? Okay, I hope the camera picked that up because I could have sworn I saw like a black figure just back there. Huh? There's nothing there though. Okay, this place is a lot creepier than I thought it was going to be honest. It's just, especially because of how secluded it is. Alright, clearly this thing is talking to us and we're missing it all. Oh, just said something again. Sister. Did your sister die here? Is that what happened? So like I was saying, one of the reasons why a lot of people have died here is because they've decided to swim and the water gets so cold, I guess they don't even realize how cold it is that they end up getting hypothermia and literally dying. Apparently that is a thing here, so I'm going to assume no one ever really swims in these waters.
Library.
I don't even know. Okay, let me try and figure out how to bring up the last couple things. Oh, here, history. And of course it's all in Japanese. Well, that doesn't help us. Damn it. Yeah, it literally just shows everything in kanji. That's great. Alright, we'll wait out a little bit longer and see if we capture anything else. It's so quiet out here. Been kind of just like sitting here for the last like, I don't even know, 20 minutes or so. Nothing. I'll wait another few minutes, see if anything happens, but... At least the fire is nice and hot. I thought I heard something. Couldn't tell if it was a bird or somebody whistling. What the hell was that? It almost sounded like something moved by the big log over here. Okay. Need some water. I think we're gonna start heading back. This place is interesting, but it doesn't really seem like too much is happening. The f was that? Whoa. Something literally just went in the water. Okay, what is going on right now? What the okay, the tree just shook. It's literally still moving. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened there, but this whole branch, literally just those two branches, started moving up and down. We heard something like almost directly behind me, and then I heard something like splash into the water. That was like all kind of back to back. I don't see anything. Mind you, like I said, it's so frickin' dark, and there is a little bit of a fog too. That I heard something, but whatever it was definitely louder than that. What the hell? That was weird. Okay. Maybe something is trying to communicate with me. Let me try one more time here with the spirit box. Oh shit. Oh. Trying not to boil my water, but it almost tried to boil itself apparently. Let's just put this here for now. Somewhere where it's somewhat flat. Okay, that was a weird one. Let's see if anything else happens. There's no way that was like multiple animals at one time. I'm just trying to like debunk what the hell just happened here. Okay, let's run this one more time. Can you tell me what the heck that was? That was weird. Like genuinely. Like how did just two branches start shaking?
What's your name?
What's my name? My name is Angelo. What is your name? Maybe we can get to know each other a little better. Did you die here at the lake? Apparently there was a lot of people over time who've drowned here. Floods, sickness, all sorts of things. Okay, that's... something is touching me right now. Is that you touching me? Okay, it stopped now, but it literally felt as if somebody had their hand almost like on my bicep. I'm gonna go in there at some point.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily? Not necessarily what? It said that really weird too. Not necessarily. What do you mean by that? You didn't die by drowning? Did you live here in the area? Maybe you used to come to this area? Okay, well I'm gonna start probably heading back because I have a long walk back to the car. So last chance if you have anything to say. Okay, I guess not. Alright guys, I'm gonna pack it in. Well, from this spot anyways. And just because we have such a long hike in the dark to get back. Where it just sounded almost like something was like walking towards us. Fuck, this place is actually pretty creepy. But because I'm trying to save time, we have a long drive back to the other area and then a very long drive back home after.
Candle.
Candle. I forgot this thing was even still on, but yeah, I think I'm gonna pack it in. I'm gonna get the fire put out here, and good thing is we have a lot of sand, so it's not too hard to do, but we're gonna do that and then start basically backtracking.
Okay, I was just getting ready to go and I keep hearing the weirdest noise. literally just trying to fix my light right now because it's moving. What was that? Damn, get away, moth. Like, it sounded almost mechanical. And it's weird because I heard it behind the camera at first. I looked and I didn't see a single thing. And then I heard it, like, just down there. Maybe it is a weird animal that I've just never heard before. Some strange bird. I got no idea. Alright, let's pack it up and head out. Alright, so whatever that noise was, it's stopped now. But we gotta put this fire out. I mean, it's mostly just putting itself out at this point, but let's just spread this, get a little sand on there, and that's pretty much it. There we go. Yeah, she's out pretty well. That ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much it for this spot. It was very interesting if you ask me. I'll film as much as I can on the way out. We gotta be very careful now doing this hike. This is gonna be brutal. So I guess since the trail is literally right here, we might as well go and check. See if we see anything back here. I mean, other than bears, I'm not really expecting to see much. I don't really see anything. Here's the trail. It's quite a trail if you ask me. Man, this place is great. This is like survivalist's dream spot right here. This is pretty cool. Okay, well, let's get a move on. Because we got a good hike to get out of here. I'm going to save my flashlight batteries. For now, I'll just turn this light up. Like I said, we got to be quite cautious on this trail. Especially now because it's completely dark. Just to not get turned around. Not go getting ourselves lost like we did in Aokigahara. Because that kind of sucked. I legit thought I was going to be out there forever. Well, at least there's lots of markers, so shouldn't be too difficult. And we're really in no rush now to get out either, so we can take our time. Okay, what did I just hear? Sorry, I wasn't rolling. But I thought I heard like a weird, like, it sounded like a car, but that would be impossible. There's no roads near here. There's something moving down there. What the heck was that? I heard something moving there and it sounded like something hit something over there. Weird. Okay. Damn, it got freaking cold over here real fast. I don't see anything. Okay, weird thumps. Damn, it's so hard to put my flashlight away. Wait, I just heard it again. What the fuck? What was that? Someone out there? Weird. Doesn't sound natural. So I have to say, it's getting so freaking cold right now. During the day it was nice, but now that the sun has set, it's freaking cold. Kind of wish I had my face covering with me. At least I brought my gloves and my good warm sweater. I don't know what the hell that shit is. That was so weird. Alright, now we got the fun part of the trail again. Let's actually make sure we're even on the trail. Yeah, there's a marker there. And something over there, so looks right to me. Okay, got a nice little bridge to cross. I think it's that way. I see something. What was that? That was like a rock got thrown or something. What the fuck? Alright, I don't think there's any animal that could do that. At least not one that I'm not seeing right now. Hello? Too freaking weird, man. Honestly. Like, I didn't really have high expectations of this place. But apparently this place is like legit the most haunted lake in Japan or something. I don't know what's going on here. Seems like that might very well be the case. I mean, shit's like throwing rocks. Okay, like that's crazy. Why don't you do that again? Whoever you are, or whatever you are. Throw another rock. Just not at me. Please. Kudasai. I wish I knew to say pretty please, but... What in the hell? What was that? Kind of sounded like an animal or something, but... Maybe a raccoon dog? Damn, if we keep stopping, this is going to literally take us forever. Yeah, that was legit, like, a weird sound. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, this is quite challenging. I knew it was gonna be because we literally have to go all the way uphill. Done quite a bit of it so far. Let's try and stick more to the left. Oh fuck, that's fucking sketchy. Oh, it's definitely pretty scary at night. Don't look down, they say. But yeah, I just look down, that's the problem. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, this is like legit not a joke, man. Whew. If you come out here at night, probably shouldn't leave at night, but is what it is, I guess. Oh man. Okay, so I thought I saw something for a second there. On the last part of that walkway, I thought I saw like a shadow move. I'm not recording the whole thing because honestly I don't want to have to put my bag down to grab another battery, so we got barely 29% left. We're gonna have to make it last the rest of this hike out of here. But was there like a bear or something there? I don't see anything. That was pretty spooky. Oh man. Damn. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. Okay, maybe just the darkness playing tricks with my eyes. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Man, I'm literally just scaring myself at this point. Holy fuck. Guys, if you've been watching long enough, you know I absolutely hate heights. So the fact that I did this to myself, coming out here, I mean, honestly, I didn't expect it to be like this. I mean, it's not so bad, but still, some spots are kind of fucking crazy. Like this. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Oh, so happy made it to the viewing platform area. I'm gonna put my stuff down, take a little bit of a rest because I'm exhausted. That was a lot of stairs. Oh, that was freaking brutal. Holy crap. Wow. So there's the view. Just to show you guys how freaking dark it is out here. Man. It's kind of like the last thing most people would expect from Japan. Just because everybody's so used to seeing the city lights. Here there's almost no lights. Wow. Something was like just running up there. I heard that. It sounded kind of big. I don't hear it now, but I don't know what could possibly be up there because it's like so sloped. Unless it's a rock coming down. Maybe we should get moving because that does happen here apparently. I've seen more than my fair share of signs. Well, we're out of stairs, so now everything's just fucking rocks, basically. Gotta be very careful here. Slowly but surely. The only problem is my freaking legs are tired. So this is a bit of a challenge right now. Oh, oh shit. Why would they leave this here? Oh, that sucked. That was bad. It's my body just doesn't want to function when when we're up this high. Oh, I can't wait to get back down. Holy, I literally almost died. I mean, that thing would have mostly stopped me, I think, but oh, that is not safe. They really need to fix this. So my foot literally went right here, and as you can see, more and more of the ground is literally giving away. So I went exactly sideways, like my foot literally went all the way over there. Holy crap. Damn. That scared the bejeebers out of me. I mean, I don't think I would have fit. I'm not that skinny, but damn. That sucked. So, I think we're getting a lot closer because I can actually see the town's lights. So, I haven't even checked. I just really don't want to stop, to be honest. So many freaking leaves in this one spot. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer. Oh, that's a good sign. Getting kind of tired of this place. Finally, I can see the sign again. Holy moly. That was quite the walk out of here. Nothing else really happened, but it was interesting at the camping spot. But I do remember this sign that kind of warned us that it was a natural trail. Mind your step. Yeah, they definitely weren't kidding. Holy man, that was a mission and a half. Woo! I'm really glad to be back on this ground rather than up there. That was a lot. I am exhausted. I'm really hungry right now, so I'm gonna see if anything is open so I can get like a fresh hot meal. If not, I did bring some food from 7-Eleven or Lawson or wherever the hell I even bought it from at this point. I don't even remember. But yeah, and then we're gonna head back over to the haunted road. Like I said, you might have seen that part already. I don't even know which order these videos are all gonna be in, but there's kind of like just a bunch of different places that I had to experience all of them. Hence why we're not really focusing on one particular spot at a time. We're kind of moving around because there's just too much to do out here and not enough time. So that was really the only way that I could coordinate this. But we will see you guys soon.